In this video, we are going to talk about how to improve your social skills. This is in continuation of the previous video. So already I've given you a lot of importance about why we have to develop social skills. So for the parents as well as for the adults and those who are working in corporate and for homemaker, for everyone, this skill is very important. So this tips will be like catering to all these groups, kids as well as adults. So you can take it accordingly. So before I would start, I would say that there are a lot of different kinds of people for whom the needs are different on how to improve the social skills. There are a section of persons who would feel that generally they have a lot of apprehension about talking to people. They already have a lot of negative ideas about themselves. For example, like I'm not good, I may be so boring, and what I think the girls won't like me, they are going to reject me, and I'm not good enough. So with all these kinds of negativity, they won't even open their mouth in any social situation. They may be very shy or socially anxious or socially avoidant. For these kind of people, the very important and powerful tip is to develop positive thoughts. So it's easy to say, how do we do this? So you need to practice certain positive affirmations even before going into the social scenario. So generally what we say is this is nothing but a set of behaviors which we need to keep practicing, and how you can do it is only by meeting people and gaining a lot of exposure. Generally people gain a lot of social skills when they go abroad or when they get along with people, when they are not pampered anymore or overprotected, and that's just that they have to go out and meet people, and this is when the real social skills actually come into action and they can easily learn it. So the number one step is for them to first break those barriers of self-limiting beliefs by developing or practicing the positive affirmations. You can also make your own affirmation statements like I am strong, I am confident, and I am very cool person. I have a lot of cool things to share, and I need not be perfect. I can make mistakes, that's not wrong, and I need not be so beautiful to be liked by everyone. It's not that everybody likes me. So with this long list I've been talking about, you can choose which really works for you. At least one positive statement about social scenarios. So for example, like, and I'm a confident person. So you need to keep telling this for 50 to 100 times. I'm a very positive person. I can get a lot of friends. So these kind of positive affirmations, even before you testing your social skills or developing it in a social situation, I would strongly recommend that you practice it like 50 to 100 times every day. Only then you can feel confident. Only when you're able to handle or attack these negative thoughts, then you can go into the social scenarios and then feel more confident and be more confident and then talk about things. So you won't be like very deliberate or thinking a lot before saying a word. So this is only for people who find it very difficult to even start a conversation. There are another section of person who do not know really how to behave or what to talk in situations. They may be very impulsive, blurting out such words, and suddenly they may find some friends cutting them off, or suddenly a friend blocking them in WhatsApp or some things like that. So they don't have any idea. I've been talking very friendly to people, then these people show their back on me. Why is it happening? Because they don't know what they are doing, in what way the reaction is being triggered, from their words to the persons whom they are talking to. What kind of reactions it's been triggering, they don't have any idea. That means they don't have any idea or empathy about how other people feel when they talk. So for these set of people, you need to get a feedback about yourself, the way you talk, how it's affecting another person. Probably if you cannot get a feedback, introspect. Take this as an opportunity to introspect. Am I losing friends? Are people cutting me off? So if you are such a person, you need to do one thing. You need to really slow down and think before you say something. You need to think, is it the right content I'm speaking to, and will it or not hurt another person? Should I be even more polite? Am I really rude? Is it the kind of choice of words I should use when I'm talking to this person? So when you could think a little, and then you will know, maybe I'm wrong, I should not be using such words, and maybe this person won't like such thing. So when you get to know and be aware of such things, probably you'll choose the right words and people may not cut you off. A lot of people want to be really good friends with you. So this is something for those people with impulsive behavior who do not have any awareness about the choice of words they use. Beware before you talk. And the next step is to role play. Role play is such a powerful technique which we use in our social skills workshops or any other workshops when you're trying to develop a skill. Because even before going to the real-time scenario and having a difficult conversation with people, maybe it your manager, even sometimes it's your spouse and your family members, or with your friend or with your girlfriend, whoever it is, before trying to, being in the real situation, role play really helps. So you can switch your roles to the person whom you're trying to talk to, and then say certain words and or practice certain things. Okay, I'm going to talk this way to my supervisor before you could really meet him. These are the words I'm going to use. And once you switch the roles, then you know what is your perception of the person and what do you think about the person. And when you again switch the roles, you know, okay, this is what the other person may be feeling when I say such things. So it will give a clear perspective about yourself and about the other person. So parents of teens or children can also definitely try this useful tip of role playing with their own children when they find it very difficult to talk to their best friend or a teacher. Let's say, come on, now you think that you are your friend, now talk to me. Or you just practice what you really want to talk to the kids. So when they practice well, much before the real life scenario, they are much at ease when they really want to talk to the people. So role play is very, very powerful tip which you can try. And one more thing is observational learning or modeling. When you don't really know how people are getting along with others so easily, is it like a cakewalk for them? Why is it so difficult for me? Why am I have to sit at the corner of the seat in any restaurants or wherever I go? Why am I not able to get along with others in parties? Just observe how people are talking. How a person is initiating a conversation. Is he saying hi? Is he saying hi bro? Or what is the kind of word he's using? And also how is he maintaining the conversation? Is he talking only about the subjects that he is interested, or is he catering to the needs of the person who is talking to? Obviously you know the answer. If you are able to switch your topics to the interest of the receivers, only then the receivers are more interested in listening to you. More than talking, you need to do a lot of listening for in order to be liked by another person, and in order to understand another person, listening is very important. Without any interruptions, having a head nod and having a smile on your face and having showing the right expression when somebody is talking to you, these are the golden tips for winning straight ticket to their hearts. So this is going to be very useful. This is called active listening tips, because as a part of the social skills, active listening is an important subset which you need to know. And the next one is, in order to improve that, what you have to do is just open your ears and close your mouth. This is a simple tip, as I could say. And then in an observational learning, when it's not necessary that you need to follow the real role models like your parents talking. Maybe you have a very poor role models at home where your parents themselves are so shy or themselves are so rude. Probably you need to switch on your television or a social media, or watch a TEDx talk, or see a social scenario where how people are getting along, and keep watching it. Then you'll slowly grasp those skills all for yourself. This is one of the very important tips which you need to follow. And then the last and most important tip is develop empathy. So I keep on telling you, you need to understand another person and understand their feelings, and you need also to express your feelings in words, verbally express your feelings. And I feel happy, I feel angry, I feel upset, and these are the way you express yourself, so that others don't get get a clear picture of what you really want, instead of they need to assume what this person really wants. So expressing your emotion is again a very important thing before I go to empathy. So expressing emotions and also understanding others' emotional expression is very important. So because when people don't have a choice of words, then they go for all kind of wrong behaviors, and they suddenly keep quiet, or they have even a self-harm habit, and they don't even know what they are feeling. So it's very important to understand our emotions and express it in words. And as I already told you about empathy, for empathy, it's very important that you understand the social cues. So this is the magic word, social cues. How do I understand the social cues? How do I even get to know others' minds, what they're really thinking, what they're really feeling? How can I understand? Very simple. The answer is, try to see or read their body language. One important thing is, before understanding other body language, you need to understand your body language to leave a good impression. Probably you're a very good person, but when you're not mindful about the tone and pitch of your voice, or the posture, what you're being in, probably you may leave a wrong impression to another person. I always use the word body language is God's own language in my workshops, because people cannot fake it much. So just because the people cannot fake it, people leave a lot of cue by their body language. Let's see how. Just by the eye contact. When a person is looking at you while it's talking, or while they're not looking at you, it tells quite a lot about a person. So looking at you means that they're interested, they're engaged with you, and they respect you. And also sometimes when they're not looking at it, may show that they have fear, or they're not interested in you, or they may be dishonest. And one more social cue is about their facial expression. So face is the index of the mind, they say. So generally all the emotional expressions are shown in a face. So people who are very poor in social skills cannot get these social cues, and they keep on talking when another person is having a headache, literally. So you need to understand the other's emotions by looking into the social cues which they are leaving every moment. So as I already told, facial expression and eye contact and the tone of the voice, pitch of the voice, the volume of the voice leaves a lot of impression about people. And one more important cue is the personal distance a person maintains from you. So also, if the person is very close when they're talking, that shows that they are very friendly. If they're maintaining a distance, they show that they're not very comfortable with you. And the posture and the gesture they use. So all the social cues that is can be readable by the body language gives us some idea, or I would even say a very good idea about other people's feelings and other people's thoughts, why you should be empathetic after all. Only when you understand what's there in their mind and feelings, accordingly you can tailor make your own statements, and so that you can be really seen as a very amicable person. And also you can also, this empathy leads to more helpful behavior. If you see a person is distressed or depressed, you can just go and help them. I think you feel more sad, do you need any help? So this can get you a lot of friends as well. And it's a very important golden ticket, I would say. Just with the social cues, that is a body language, you can be really more empathetic. When you develop your empathy skills, obviously your social skills are also going to improve. And other important social skills are assertive skills. For example, you should know how to say no to people, and also you should know how to ask for something when you really need it. And you should also know how to say sorry, I cannot do it. You can also turn down per other person's request. You can ask for a request. All these are the bundle of social skills. This is a part of an assertive skill also. So all these are nothing but behavioral skills. So whichever you're finding it a barrier, oh, I cannot do this, I cannot ask for a favor, I cannot say no to people. Whenever you feel there is a barrier, all I can tell you is it's a fear, underlying fear. Something is because you want to see as a very nice person to people, you want to be in harmony, you want to please people. That's the reason you do all this. And you're afraid about rejection. Just let go of all that fear, break the barrier, jump into the world and take a deep breath and keep practicing the behavior. Day by day you will see your social skills getting more sharpened, which leads to a lot of confidence, and which gets you the right friends, and also which and also this particular skill is very important for you to even get promotions and good opportunities at your workplace. So without your fear, just confront it by the positive affirmations and try to see the world as it is and see the people in a more objective way, that rather than seeing them as a hostile person, a bunch of people waiting to hurt me. Don't have such ideas about people. Just think that people are good and I am also good. So I can just talk to them. They are not my enemies. After all, at least I can ask for favor. If I don't ask, probably I might lose one opportunity of getting the much needed thing. So what if the person is actually responding to your request and you get what you really wanted? And there are immense benefit coming out of the social skills and assertive skills, empathy, active listening skills. Whole lot of skills are there. So by listening to this video and just forgetting it is not going to help anyway. Just by watching someone driving a two-wheeler, you're not going to learn it. You need to practice it, isn't it? I'm sure you're going to be much fearful while you're practicing any new skill, like you're going to swim or going to ride a two-wheeler or a bullet or a four-wheeler or even an aircraft, whatever it may be. Only with practice you can perfect it. So whatever I discussed today, take one at a time. It's going to take a lot of months. It's not an easy job. Changing habit is not easy. Come out of your shell, come out of your shyness, come out of your social anxiety and avoidant behavior. And people are after all very good, and we're all after all social animals. So just come out and use these skills and see the immense benefit and enjoy those benefits. So let me catch you up with another interesting video. Until then, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and catch you all in the next video. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.